explain all the UAPs and other phenomena we've detected up there.
So that is the first part of our exercise today. There's a second part.
What's that?
Eric's gonna turn on a broadcast of the 1.6 gigahertz signal, right? Then when we get to 5,000 feet, these guys are gonna launch a rocket from here. Now it's gonna go up probably to about 1,500 feet, no more than 2,000 feet.
So I feel comfortable with that.
Now, aren't rockets and broadcasting at 1.6 how you make things happen here?
Yeah. Now, the first part of our exercise today is an area on the eastern side of the property where we've seen anomalous data in our photogrammetry suggestive of something.
Yeah, Pete, you caught this with your first scan with the photogrammetry. Now you get to go hover above it in the helicopter and see if you can catch it with your LiDAR.
The East Field is a location about a half a mile from the triangle where some of the strangest things have happened during our investigation.
Spinning up.
Right at the end of last year, Pete conducted a photogrammetry scan in the East Field near a mysterious circle of stones that sets up on the mesa. According to Navajo historian John Dover, ancient indigenous people created the feature to represent a portal on Skinwalker Ranch.
Whoa.
Okay.
In the sky.
Oh, right there.
Yes.
Oh, weird.
Yes.
Well, what Pete's scanner detected just blew us away.
Look at this structure.
That's nuts.
Well, just think about what it would mean if we saw the same kind of anomaly with two completely different technologies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and commence the experiment.
What all goes? Everything?
Everything.
It's generally true in science that we place the highest confidence in results that repeat themselves. So as we survey just over the East Field here and in the vicinity of the triangle,
Thank you.
you bet, we want to understand whether we're dealing with a persistent effect in those two regions of the ranch, because we have no idea.
All right, so let's figure out what hard point we want to snap to.
Okay, let's go around to that.
While Pete scans with his LiDAR device out the open door of the helicopter, I'll be right beside him watching the monitor to see if the LiDAR picks up any structure or objects.
Let me have that rocket motor and that igniter.
Meanwhile, Dragon, Caleb, and Thomas will be on the ready to launch rockets. They'll also be broadcasting the 1.6 gigahertz communication signal that we've recorded in the past,
All right, well, we're all set up in here.
Great.
which Eric and Brandon will be monitoring on his systems during the experiment. Both of these tools have been very effective in stimulating bizarre activity on the ranch in the past. So hopefully, by the end of today, we'll get some answers about these locations.
Hey, guys, we're ready to go in the chopper.
All right, copy that. You guys be careful up there. We don't want to lose Pete.
We've got him tied in with 4 different ways.
Everything's checked.
This year, the first experiment we're going to try involves having one of our experts hanging out of a helicopter. I don't know what's going to happen, but this is a pretty dangerous experiment, and I hope it yields some results.
Here we go. Hang on, Pete. At first, go hit the East Field, okay? All right.
There we go.
Now we're tracking. Hopefully, we'll be able to capture something interesting.
Yeah, every time Pete's been out here, something interesting has happened.
Well, this will be good.
Activity is unpredictable at Skinwalker Ranch, but we've found that there are certain methods that you can utilize in order to stimulate response. This very aggressive experiment is an important part of this stage of the investigation.